My name is Sangeet, and today I am speaking about relationships. We call relationships to all the connections between people. Because we are social beings, we connect to each other, and because each interaction has a specific potential, context, and nature, we give different names to different people to whom we relate to, like friends, colleagues, and lovers. According to these ideas and to how we feel about them, we make choices and decisions. We choose not only how we relate to others, but we also decide if we relate to them or not. However, these labels don't dictate by themselves the real essence of any connection. So, no matter how many labels we assign, or how much we want to have a certain type of relationship with someone, or vice versa, no connection takes place unless there is a mutual interest and desire to interact with some exchange of energy that goes in the same direction. If people meet and the connection lasts, it probably means that somehow that relationship is resonating with both sides for different conscious or subconscious reasons. Also, certain connections can even give us the sense of foreverness because, for some reason, we feel hopeful and enthusiastic about them. And this can actually be the initial phase of a beautiful and healthy lifetime relationship. However, in some cases, it can also be just a temporary and superficial excitement created by an over-evaluation of labels rather than by an honest evaluation of the substance. And in addition to this, we often get to the point of seeing certain relationships as so important to us that we allow them to coordinate our state of life. In these cases, we give others the power to decide how we feel because we believe that we are incomplete and therefore that we need them. Why does this happen and how can we explain it? Let's see ourselves as a whole, and let's imagine that the whole is a big sun and that each of us is a sunbeam. A sunbeam on its own contains the nature of the sun, and it is always part of it, right? It is complete as it is. However, if a sunbeam gets apart from all of the other structures of the sun, not knowing their nature anymore and probably wishing to die. But have we ever seen any sunbeam separating from the rest of the sun? No, the sun is always intact, reaching the entire planet. The same happens with us. We may feel disconnected from Source, from the universe, but that is all an illusion. Because we can never really separate from what we truly are. This explains how bad and desperate we may feel when we apparently disconnect from someone. And it can be applied to any struggle in any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be an actual separation. It can be a simple disagreement or disappointment. In any case, we feel the energy of separation, but in fact, we never really disconnect. If we feel bad about it, it is because we are resisting the fact that we are complete and happy as we are. Maintaining relationships through confusion, negativity, and lack of alignment only leads to a loop of suffering in which we not only feel dependent, but we also cannot feel satisfied. Sooner or later we will be struggling, blaming, trying to fix the other, or begging for validation and even diminishing ourselves in order to fit into some sort of ideal. It all happens in our minds, and what we feel is a result of that. If we want to be at peace with others, we better be at peace with ourselves as our main priority, by accepting and understanding that we are indeed whole as we are, that we are responsible for our choices and decisions, and that we have the power to write and to rewrite our lives at every moment. So today, let's focus on what really benefits us. Let's not allow our happiness to depend on others. Instead, let's be conscious of our power to freely choose and to change our reality. By doing this, we also allow ourselves to experience respectful, tender, and expanding soul-level connections. We all have our own perception, our unique sight filter, and it is through that we connect. So, in the end, the only being we connect with is actually us.